Ever wondered why Ghana's culture is so vibrant? It's because this West African nation boasts over 100 distinct ethnic groups, each with its own rich customs and traditions. Imagine a tapestry woven from colorful threads of different languages, dances, and festivals. Each group brings something unique to the table, making Ghana a true cultural melting pot. Music, for instance, plays a vital role in Ghanaian life. The energetic rhythms and lively vocals are what make their music so iconic. You can't visit Ghana without hearing the pulsating beats of genres like highlife, which blends traditional sounds with jazz, or hiplife, a modern hip-hop fusion that's all about celebrating life and community. Gospel music resonates deeply in the hearts of many, offering uplifting messages that connect spirituality with daily life. And let's not forget reggae, which flows through the air, echoing messages of peace and unity. Each song tells a story or shares a feeling, making music not just entertainment, but a way of life in Ghana. This vibrant musical scene reflects the essence of the nation, diverse, lively, and full of heart. Here's something incredible about you might be surprised by Himba homes made of dung. In the heart of Namibia, the Himba tribe exemplifies ingenuity with their unique building practices that favor natural materials. They skillfully blend clay with cow dung to construct their distinctive houses known as ombu or ovanda. While the thought of cow dung may raise eyebrows, this eco-friendly building material is exceptionally effective. The dung, when combined with clay, not only solidifies the structure, but also provides remarkable insulation against the intense heat of the desert. As temperatures soar during the day, these sturdy homes maintain a cool interior, offering a refreshing escape from the sweltering sun. The design showcases the Himba's profound connection to their environment, demonstrating how traditional knowledge harmonizes with nature's resources. Additionally, the use of locally sourced materials underscores a sustainable lifestyle that thrives on resourcefulness and respect for the land. By adapting their homes to the climate and materials available, the Himba people illustrate a remarkable example of how indigenous practices can inform modern approaches to sustainable living. What can we learn from this blend of tradition and nature? You won't believe this about revolutionary changes transformed office spaces forever. The Action Office system, introduced in the 1960s, marked a turning point in workplace design and dynamics. Prior to this transformation, offices were often characterized by uninspiring cubicle walls that limited interaction and stifled creativity. This innovative system encouraged a more open layout, fostering communication and collaboration among employees. Picture a workspace where desks were movable, allowing teams to reconfigure their environment for optimal creativity. Community areas emerged as popular spots for brainstorming, making work feel less isolating and more like a collective endeavor. The emphasis on personalization gave workers a sense of ownership over their spaces, contributing to a more enjoyable work atmosphere. As modern offices today feature trendy lounges and collaborative work areas, we can trace this evolution back to the Action Office system's significant influence. The shift from monotonous cubicles to dynamic, engaging spaces has fundamentally changed how we interact at work, showcasing the importance of environment in fostering innovative thinking. So the next time you enjoy a vibrant office space, remember the leap forward inspired by this groundbreaking office concept. Did you know Obama joined Mythbusters for science? In a fascinating episode of the popular show Mythbusters, former President Barack Obama took on the legendary experiment of Archimedes. This myth suggests that Archimedes used solar mirrors to set fire to enemy ships during a naval battle. To explore this historic claim, Obama worked alongside the show's hosts and a team of scientists to test whether a series of polished mirrors could indeed produce enough sunlight to ignite wood and sink a ship. Equipped with shiny mirrors and a little bit of science, they aimed focused sunlight onto a model ship, examining how different angles and distances affected the results. The experiment turned out to be an exciting blend of history and science, showcasing how ancient innovations can spark curiosity even in the modern world. This episode not only entertained, but also educated viewers about the principles of optics and the fun of scientific investigation. So did they succeed in replicating Archimedes' legendary feat? You'll have to watch to find out. Meet August, the fascinating night faun of nature. This tiny creature measures about 70 millimeters tall and 15 millimeters wide, packing a lot of intrigue into its small size. Known for its unique adaptations, August thrives in low-light environments, making it a master of nocturnal exploration. With its delicate features and agile movements, this night faun navigates through shadows with ease, finding food and avoiding predators. August's distinctive physical traits allow it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings, ensuring its safety during nighttime adventures. Interestingly, despite its small stature, August plays a crucial role in the ecosystem, helping to maintain the balance of the habitats it occupies. So next time you encounter a creature with such impressive adaptations, remember the extraordinary August, a perfect example of nature's wonders. What other marvels do you think are waiting to be discovered? Did you know sliced bread changed everything in 1928? This remarkable innovation came from American inventor Otto Frederick Rohvetter, who developed a machine that could slice and package bread effortlessly. Before this invention, people had to slice their loaves by hand, which was often messy and uneven. When sliced bread first hit the market, it transformed mealtime for families across America. With bread conveniently pre-sliced, making sandwiches became a breeze, enhancing lunch options for kids and adults alike. This change was so significant that it led to the famous phrase, "the greatest thing since sliced bread," to express how something new can drastically improve daily life. Interestingly, this invention emerged shortly after the creation of television in 1927, marking a time of great change in entertainment and food. Imagine how both inventions came to shape modern convenience and culture. Did you know many women would say "I do" again? A recent survey revealed that 50% of American women expressed they would choose to marry the same man again. This statistic gives us a fascinating glimpse into modern relationships, showcasing how many women feel satisfied with their partners. It suggests that many men are successfully meeting their partner's expectations and perhaps excelling in traits like support, kindness, and humor. The dynamics of relationships can evolve over time, and this willingness to marry the same person again highlights a strong connection and appreciation that goes beyond initial romance. Trust, compatibility, and shared values often form the foundation for these decisions. Plus, it makes you wonder what experiences couples share that reinforce their commitment. It's intriguing to think about how love evolves and deepens through life's ups and downs. So what qualities do you think are vital for a lasting relationship? It's clear that many women recognize and value these qualities in their significant others. Is it really true that one man claimed 48 murders? Yes, the chilling case of Tommy Brown reveals a dark chapter in American crime history. Convicted of 2 murders, Brown took responsibility for as many as 48 killings that occurred nationwide from 1970 to 1995. His victims were a mix of both men and women, showcasing a pattern of violence that included strangulation, stabbing, and shooting. Brown, who had a long criminal history, often hunted for the vulnerable, making his heinous acts even more disturbing. His confessions baffled law enforcement, raising questions about the accuracy of his claims and whether they were exaggerations or the grim reality of an unrepentant serial killer. Each revelation about his past only deepened the fear and intrigue surrounding him. How did one individual manage to evade capture for so long? The truth remains unsettling and compelling, reminding us of the darker sides of human nature. Here's a wild fact about U.S. currency. The U.S. once printed a stunning $100,000 bill featuring the portrait of Woodrow Wilson. This gigantic note wasn't made for everyday spending. Instead, it served a specific purpose in bank transfers between the Federal Reserve banks. Imagine holding a bill worth so much that it could buy a brand new car more than 100 times over. The $100,000 bill was never intended for the general public to use, making it a unique artifact in currency history. Only about 400 of these bills were printed in the 1930s, and they vanished from circulation by the late 1960s. Today, collectors treasure these rare bills, and they can fetch thousands at auctions. The fascinating story behind the creation and purpose of this bill sparks curiosity about the evolution of money. What do you think sparked the idea for such a high denomination? This might surprise you. Romans drank poison wine with confidence. In ancient Rome, people believed that mixing wine with honey and various herbs created a powerful antidote to poison. This mixture, famously known as Mithridatium, gained immense popularity across all social classes, from humble peasants to mighty emperors. The fascinating myth grew around King Mithridates VI, who allegedly consumed this potion daily to protect himself from assassins. According to legend, when an assassin attempted to poison him, he survived, which only cemented his status and increased the drink's fame among Romans. As tales of Mithridatium spread, so did the comforting belief that they could enjoy their wine without fear of hidden dangers. Picture a lively banquet in ancient Rome, where clinking glasses filled with this seemingly magical potion accompanied talks of politics and philosophy. People relished the night, feeling safe and invincible thanks to simple ingredients like honey and herbs. Isn't it intriguing how such practices shape their perceptions of health and safety, creating a sense of security in a world full of uncertainties? Let's uncover the truth about the grandfather shark. This incredible creature is the oldest known shark, living for about 500 years. Found in the Caribbean Sea, this Greenland shark measures a stunning 18 feet long, making it a true giant of the ocean. These sharks have adapted to life in some of the most extreme depths, swimming down to astonishing depths of 7,117 feet. What's fascinating about the grandfather shark is its slow growth, which allows it to live such a long life. Scientists believe that these sharks experience their environment differently than many other fish, which adds to the mystery surrounding them. Their longevity offers valuable insights into marine biology and how creatures endure in changing oceans. Imagine swimming around for centuries, witnessing everything from historical events to environmental changes. What more do we still have to learn about these ancient beings? Believe it or not, spiders have nearly 50,000 species. This incredible number means that there's a whole world of arachnids out there, yet classifying them is no easy task. Since 1900, scientists have grappled with spider classification, which has been continually changing as new species are discovered and our understanding evolves. Over 20 competing classification systems have been proposed, creating a tangle of names and categories that even experts find confusing. Each time DNA analysis advances, it brings new insights into spider relationships, often leading to the reclassification of existing species. This ongoing research not only reveals the diversity of spiders, but also highlights the importance of preserving their habitats, especially as many species face threats from climate change and habitat loss. So next time you spot a spider, remember, there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Did you know gadgets like Oculus Rift weren't designed for women? It's surprising, but many popular technological devices were initially created with a male user in mind. This oversight led to serious discomfort and even motion sickness for many female users. When women shared their experiences, it highlighted a significant gap in the design process that companies had overlooked. As voices grew louder, tech companies started to realize the importance of inclusive design, taking women's needs into account when developing VR headsets and other gadgets. Now, many brands strive to create products that are comfortable and enjoyable for everyone, regardless of gender. This shift not only enhances user experience, but also inspires a more diverse approach to technology development. Promoting inclusivity in design is essential in ensuring everyone can fully enjoy the benefits of modern technology. Have you ever wondered why body hair is shorter? It all comes down to the different growth cycles of our hair. Scalp hair, for instance, has a growth phase that can last from 3 to 7 years, allowing it to grow long and lush. In contrast, body hair, including eyebrows, has a much shorter growth cycle, often lasting only about 4 months. This means that body hair enters the shedding phase much sooner than scalp hair. Hormones play a significant role in these cycles, causing variations in hair length across different parts of our body. Additionally, factors like genetics and age can also influence how our hair grows. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies are designed to have such differences? Understanding these cycles helps explain why some hair requires more maintenance than others. So next time you groom, you'll appreciate the unique rhythms of your hair. Here's a wild fact about Switzerland's neutrality. Switzerland has a long-standing policy of remaining neutral in conflicts, which has allowed it to avoid the destruction and chaos of major wars. This neutrality isn't just a historical choice. It has actively shaped the country's diplomatic identity for centuries. Because of this stance, Switzerland has become an important hub for international organizations. For instance, the United Nations, UN, and the International Red Cross both have their headquarters in Geneva, a city recognized as a center for global diplomacy. This unique status allows Switzerland to play a vital role in facilitating peace talks and humanitarian efforts worldwide. Many nations look to Switzerland as a model for conflict resolution and cooperation. Could this peaceful nation's approach to neutrality inspire other countries to pursue diplomacy instead of war? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Singapore has no rivers. This vibrant city-state, famous for its remarkable skyline and diverse culture, stands out as one of only 4 sovereign nations globally without permanent rivers. Nestled at the tip of the Malay Peninsula and bordering Malaysia, Singapore's unique geographical conditions have led to innovative solutions for its water needs. With limited natural freshwater sources, the country relies significantly on its neighbor for water supply, thanks to a crucial agreement established in 1961. This landmark deal permits Singapore to purchase raw water from Malaysia's Johor and Linggau regions at fixed rates, ensuring a reliable supply for drinking, sanitation, and the lush greenery that characterizes the island. To enhance its water security further, Singapore has embraced cutting-edge technology, investing in advanced desalination plants capable of converting seawater into potable water and implementing an extensive rainwater collection system. These initiatives not only sustain its residents, but also represent a powerful model for other nations facing similar water scarcity challenges. How does Singapore continue to innovate in water management? Here's what actually happens when you join a gym. With an average fee of around $36 each month, gym memberships can seem like a reasonable investment in your health. But the reality is startling. When you break it down, that amounts to over $400 a year. Many individuals sign up with aspirations of adopting a healthier lifestyle, yet studies reveal that over 60% of gym members fail to use their memberships regularly. Picture paying for access to a service that you hardly utilize. This phenomenon intrigues gym owners, as they often base their business model on the assumption that many people will sign up but never walk through the doors. While some find camaraderie and motivation within the vibrant atmosphere of a gym, others might discover they prefer exercising outdoors, attending virtual classes, or exploring different fitness options altogether. Before you renew that membership, ponder your personal fitness preferences. Are you more energized in group classes, or do you find peace in solitary runs through the park? By understanding what truly motivates you, you can make smarter choices that allow you to stay active and engaged without emptying your wallet. Here's a wild fact about Silent Hill. This eerie town, famous for its chilling stories and haunting atmosphere, actually drew inspiration from Centralia, Pennsylvania. In 1962, a coal mine fire ignited beneath this small town, and it has been burning ever since, creating a surreal landscape filled with smoke and abandoned buildings. The fire caused the ground to become unstable, prompting most residents to leave, turning Centralia into a near ghost town today. The few who remain experience bizarre phenomena like subsurface temperatures reaching over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit and toxic gas emissions. This haunting reality inspired the chilling visuals and themes of the Silent Hill video game series and films. Imagine a place that feels both familiar and frightfully alien, where the ground itself seems alive and dangerous. Isn't it fascinating how real-life events shape our stories and imaginations? Prepare to be amazed by the Silk Road's dark side. Did you know the famous Silk Road, known for connecting east and west through trade, also played a significant role in spreading the Black Death? As merchant caravans traveled along this ancient route, they didn't just carry silk and spices. They unwittingly transported infected fleas and rats. This terrifying consequence of commerce allowed the plague to travel across continents, leading to one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. The movement of goods and people facilitated not only cultural exchanges, but also the sharing of diseases. This unsettling link between trade and illness reminds us that history is full of surprises and complexities. While the Silk Road was a vehicle for prosperity and connection, it also highlights the unintended impacts that come with global trade. How do you think modern trade might affect health today? Did you know the Taco Bell Chihuahua has a voice? Carlos Alazraqui voiced this iconic character back in the 1990s, and his performance made the Chihuahua a beloved figure in advertising. With a catchy catchphrase like "Yo quiero Taco Bell," the character quickly became a symbol of the brand, bringing joy and laughter to fans everywhere. The playful persona of the Chihuahua, delivered through Alazraqui's unique inflection, resonated with audiences and turned a simple fast food mascot into a cultural phenomenon. This character didn't just sell tacos, it reflected how advertising can shape and influence popular culture, proving that a clever voice and a fun character can create lasting impressions. Over the years, the Taco Bell Chihuahua left a mark on many people's childhoods and sparked countless conversations about food and cravings. Even today, his timeless phrase can still elicit smiles and nostalgia. So, how did a little cartoon Chihuahua leave such a big impact on our hearts and minds? Why exactly does Grey's Anatomy use real cow organs? The popular medical drama takes authenticity seriously, even when it comes to the gory details. Instead of using synthetic organs, the show's production team chose real cow organs to make the surgical scenes as realistic as possible. This decision adds a level of genuine intensity that makes viewers feel like they are right there in the operating room. The hands we see performing delicate surgeries are not just actors' hands. They belong to actual surgeons who expertly handle the organs. Watching these skilled professionals at work gives the medical scenes a credible edge, making the show stand out. Whether you're a fan of drama, medicine, or both, this choice elevates the experience. It raises an interesting question about how much realism we actually want in our entertainment. Would you feel different if you knew every scene was completely fake? This might surprise you, how movie magic works. In the iconic bathtub scene of Mary Poppins, Emily Blunt performs an incredible vanishing act. But it's all thanks to clever camera trickery. The filmmakers made this magic happen by designing a special bathtub with a hole in the bottom. When Emily Blunt appears to drop into the water, she's actually sliding into a hidden area beneath the stage. Safety was a priority, so soft mats cushioned her landing during the slide. This ingenious setup allows for a seamless illusion, captivating the audience without putting anyone at risk. The combination of creative set design, precise camera angles, and the talented cast showcases just how much thought goes into creating memorable movie moments. So the next time you watch your favorite film, remember that what you see may be more than meets the eye. Discover the breathtaking beauty of Taroko Moon Bridge. This stunning arched stone structure, located in Taroko National Park, Taiwan, serves as a window into nature's magnificence. Thousands of visitors flock here each year, captivated by sweeping views of a deep canyon surrounded by towering mountains, winding rivers, and vibrant greenery. Built to enhance the experience of nature lovers, the bridge not only offers a perfect vantage point for photography, but also allows for intimate encounters with the local wildlife. As you stroll along the bridge, you'll feel the cool breeze and hear the gentle rush of the river below, reminding you of the raw power of nature. Whether you're hiking through the park or simply enjoying a quiet moment on the bridge, Taroko's Moon Bridge provides a memorable experience that celebrates the beauty of the great outdoors. Ready for an adventure in one of Taiwan's most cherished natural spots? Hard to believe, but check out Sheikh Zayed Mosque. The Sheikh Zayed Mosque in Abu Dhabi, which opened in 2007, is not just the largest mosque in the United Arab Emirates, it ranks 8th in the world. Hosting over 40,000 worshippers, this architectural wonder leaves visitors speechless. As you approach, the sight of its 82 majestic domes standing tall above the courtyard immediately captivates your attention. Moreover, beneath these stunning domes lies the world's largest handmade carpet, meticulously crafted by skilled Iranian artisans. Can you imagine walking across this vast, intricate masterpiece? Inside, the mosque dazzles with crystal chandeliers that sparkle brilliantly, adding elegance to the serene atmosphere. Every inch of the space reflects extraordinary craftsmanship, showcasing the perfect blend of traditional Islamic design with modern elements. Whether you're exploring its grandeur, delving into its rich history, or seeking a peaceful place for reflection, the Sheikh Zayed Mosque is sure to leave an unforgettable impression on anyone who visits. Ready to be amazed by this stunning structure? Can you believe the Korowai tribe lives in tree houses? These remarkable homes, built high in the trees of Papua, reflect the incredible lifestyle of the Korowai people. Constructed from natural materials like wood, bamboo, and bark, these tree houses can accommodate as many as 15 people at a time, showcasing their communal way of living. What makes these homes truly fascinating is the unique ladder made from jagged tree trunks, ingeniously designed for climbing up to their elevated dwellings. The Korowai have adapted to their forest environment in ways that highlight not just ingenuity, but also harmony with nature. Living above ground provides safety from predators and flooding, while the abundance of resources from the forest supports their daily life. Their construction techniques and materials are sustainable, showing a deep respect for their surroundings. Imagine looking out from a treehouse, surrounded by the lush greenery and the sounds of nature. It's a way of living that feels like stepping into a different world. What do you think it's like to call a tree your home? Ever wonder why Finland is the happiest country? For 7 years in a row, this Northern European gem has topped the World Happiness Report, capturing the attention of people globally. But what makes Finland so delightful? One reason is its strong social support system, which ensures that citizens feel valued and cared for. The Finnish education system is another standout feature, as it emphasizes creativity and encourages students to learn at their own pace. Additionally, the breathtaking natural landscapes foster a love for the outdoors, promoting well-being and connectivity with nature. Finland's commitment to equality and a healthy work-life balance also plays a significant role in enhancing happiness. Furthermore, locals enjoy elements like saunas and a rich culture that encourages community bonding. All of these factors blend seamlessly to create an environment where happiness truly flourishes. Could Finland's approach be the secret to a better life? You might be shocked to learn that Boston Globe shines. Established in 1872, the Boston Globe has become one of America's most respected newspapers. With over a century of rich history, it has not only informed the public, but also influenced important societal discussions through its award-winning journalism. The Globe has earned numerous prestigious awards, including multiple Pulitzer Prizes, which recognize excellence in reporting and writing. What sets it apart is its dedication to investigative journalism, often uncovering pressing issues that matter to local communities and the nation at large. The paper covers everything from politics and education to culture and sports, making it a go-to source for readers. Its investigative reports have sparked important changes and conversations, proving the power of a pen in shaping society. So, whether you're interested in breaking news or in-depth analysis, the Boston Globe continues to be a staple for anyone wanting to stay informed. Did you know Iceland has one of the oldest parliaments? The Althing, established in 930 AD, is often recognized as one of the world's oldest parliamentary institutions. Located in Thingvellir National Park, this significant gathering not only marked the birth of representative democracy, but also fostered a sense of community among the people. While Iceland proudly touts this title, the Faroe Islands and the Isle of Man also claim to possess ancient parliaments from the same time period. The Faroes Parliament, known as the Lagting, was founded around the year 900 AD, and the Isle of Man's Tynwald dates back to around 979 AD. These parliaments played crucial roles in shaping the governance of their respective regions, establishing laws, resolving disputes, and bringing the Viking community together. Can you imagine how different political systems might look today if they had followed these early democratic principles? Did you know that Robin Williams improvised in Good Will Hunting? This iconic film, released in 1997, featured an unforgettable performance by Williams as Dr. Sean Maguire. His ability to improvise brought an added layer of authenticity and emotion to the character. For instance, during pivotal scenes, he spontaneously introduced lines that were not in the script, including heartfelt anecdotes that resonated with viewers. This creative approach not only enriched the dialogue, but helped establish a powerful connection between his character and Matt Damon's Will Hunting. The seamless blend of scripted and improvised moments made their interactions feel genuine and relatable. Williams's improvisation showcased his incredible talent, illustrating why he is remembered as one of the greatest actors of his time. This blend of talent and spontaneity truly made Good Will Hunting a classic that continues to inspire audiences today. Why exactly does the body matter so much? The body is often celebrated as the most important material in the world, and for good reason. Our bodies are not just containers, they are complex systems that interact with our environment and shape our experiences. Each bodily function plays a crucial role in our overall health, from our heartbeat to our breathing. This intricate network includes everything from our immune system, which protects us from illnesses, to our muscular system that allows us to move. Moreover, the body is a vessel for our emotions and thoughts, enabling us to connect with others and experience life fully. When we recognize the significance of our physical existence, we can better appreciate the way our bodies impact our daily lives and interactions. So the next time you think about what's truly important, remember that your body is the foundation of it all. Hard to believe, but badminton shuttlecocks face wind tunnel tests. In the demanding world of sports science, ensuring every detail matters, especially when it comes to badminton. To guarantee that shuttlecocks fly straight and true, experts put them through rigorous testing in wind tunnels. This fascinating process examines how the shuttlecock's feathers align and behave in different airflow conditions, helping manufacturers fine-tune their designs. Proper feather alignment is crucial for consistent performance. A shuttlecock that spins or stumbles in the air can change the outcome of an entire match. By simulating real-game conditions, researchers tweak and improve the shuttlecock's shape and balance, leading to better gameplay for athletes. So the next time you watch a thrilling badminton match, remember that a lot of science goes into those seemingly simple feathers. How incredible is that? Believe it or not, flamingos lose their pink color. When flamingo parents feed their chicks a special substance called crop milk, they actually sacrifice their beautiful pink pigments. This nutrient-rich milk, produced in the parents' crops, is essential for the chicks' growth, but it comes at a cost. While nurturing their young, the adult flamingo's bright coloration fades, leaving them looking rather dull. However, once the chicks grow up and start feeding on their own, the parents can regain their strength and vibrant color. This fascinating transformation is a remarkable example of parental care in nature, showing how flamingos put their offspring's needs before their own. So, next time you see a flamingo, consider the hard work and sacrifices these lovely birds make for their little ones. Isn't that a striking reminder of the beauty of nature? Believe it or not, a landmark surgery faced serious challenges. In 2016, surgeons successfully performed the world's first penis transplant in South Africa, marking a huge breakthrough in medical science. This surgery aimed to help a patient who had lost his genitals due to a traumatic injury. However, just 2 weeks after the groundbreaking procedure, the transplant was reversed. The recipient and his wife reported experiencing severe psychological issues, struggling to cope with the emotional impact of the surgery. Despite the initial excitement surrounding the operation, the couple ultimately decided that the psychological toll outweighed the benefits. This case highlights the complexities of organ transplantation, where physical health advancements must also consider mental well-being. It raises important questions about the intersection of science and psychology in improving lives after trauma. How do we support both physical and mental health in such situations? Hard to believe, but she faced a huge fine. In 2009, a woman named Jamie Thomas Rassett made headlines when she was slapped with a staggering $1.9 million fine for downloading just 24 songs illegally. This resulted in an outrageous penalty of $80,000 for each track. This case highlighted the serious consequences of copyright infringement, a law designed to protect artists and their creative works. Thomas Rasset's situation sparked a heated debate about the fairness of such penalties, especially when compared to the cost of purchasing the songs legally. Many people felt that a fine of this magnitude seemed excessive, especially for a handful of songs. The case also raised questions about the reach of the law in the digital age, as music sharing has become increasingly common. This incident serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of respecting creators' rights and the potential legal ramifications of online activities. Are we prepared to face such consequences? Is it really true that butterflies taste with their feet? Yes, it's an amazing fact. Butterflies have a special way of enjoying their meals that's quite different from us. Instead of using their mouths to taste food, they have taste sensors on their feet. When a butterfly lands on a leaf, tiny sensors pick up the chemical signals from the plant. This unique method allows them to quickly determine whether a leaf is a tasty treat or not. Since butterflies often feed on nectar from flowers and gather nutrients from leaves, this foot-tasting superpower helps them find the best food sources. They can even gather information about their surroundings while perched, making them quite clever with their snacks. So next time you see a butterfly resting, remember it's not just pretty flapping wings, it's also a master taste tester right under its feet. Most people don't know this, but pizza is ancient. Surprisingly, the delicious tomato-topped dish we love today has a history that dates back to the 16th century in Italy. When tomatoes first arrived in Italy from the Americas, they weren't immediately embraced as a staple ingredient. In fact, ancient Roman pizza was quite different from what we enjoy now. It was more like a fancy flatbread topped with cheese and sometimes herbs without any tomato sauce. Imagine a dish that focused on the flavors of fresh cheese and spices instead of the rich tomato base we associate with pizza today. It wasn't until the 18th century that tomatoes began to be widely used in pizza, transforming it into the beloved meal that is spread around the world. So the next time you grab a slice, think about how pizza has evolved over centuries to become an iconic dish. Guess what really drives ancient graffiti artists? Early graffiti wasn't just a way to mark territory, it was a personal canvas for self-expression. Take, for instance, a striking piece that boldly states, "Adamus got me pregnant." This snippet of the past reveals that those who wielded spray cans or chisels had intentions beyond mere vandalism. They aimed to leave behind a legacy, a story that future generations could stumble upon and ponder over. Imagine discovering such a heartfelt confession on the walls of an ancient city. These graffiti pieces provide us with insights into the personal lives, loves, and even humor of people from long ago. They tell us about everyday life, relationships, and the human desire to connect and be remembered. So the next time you see graffiti, remember that it might be more than just art. It could be a slice of history waiting to be understood. Why does Texas have a quirky crime law? In Texas, there's a humorous yet unofficial law that suggests criminals should give their victims a full 24-hour notice before committing any crime. While this law isn't enforceable and can't be found in any statute books, it certainly captures the unique spirit and sense of humor that many associate with the Lone Star State. Imagine receiving a text message or a knock on the door from a would-be burglar letting you know, "Hey, I'm planning to rob you tomorrow." The idea points to a lighthearted take on law and order, reflecting how Texans often balance serious matters with a bit of fun. Despite its comedic angle, this notion does raise interesting questions about accountability and ethics in crime. So next time you think of Texas, remember that beneath its vast landscapes and cowboy culture, there's a law that'll make you chuckle. Guess what really drives competitive ski ballet excitement? Competitive ski ballet was an Olympic event that combined the thrill of skiing with the artistry of dance. Imagine skiers gliding gracefully down the slope, performing choreographed routines set to lively music. Athletes would execute twists, turns, and jumps, showcasing their skills in a way similar to figure skating, but with skis on their feet. This dazzling sport gained popularity in the 1980s, captivating audiences with its unique blend of athleticism and performance. However, despite its charm and stylistic flair, ski ballet struggled to carve out a distinct identity in the Olympic landscape. As a result, it was ultimately discontinued before it could evolve into a more recognized sport. Today, while ski ballet may no longer be an official event, its legacy lives on in the hearts of fans who appreciated this fascinating fusion of sport and art. Dive into Switzerland's stunning lake paradise. Did you know that no matter where you are in Switzerland, you're never more than 15 miles from a lake? This beautiful country is home to more than 1,500 lakes, each offering its own unique charm. Picture yourself relaxing by Lake Geneva, known for its striking city views and vineyards, or taking a boat ride on Lake Lucerne, surrounded by majestic mountains. The clear blue waters not only make for breathtaking scenery, but also provide plenty of recreation opportunities like swimming, sailing, and fishing. Many lakes are situated near charming villages and rich historical sites, making them perfect for exploring both nature and culture. Switzerland's lakes are not just pretty sights. They also create habitats for diverse wildlife and play a vital role in the ecosystem. With all this beauty and variety, which lake will you visit first? Believe it or not, kittens need their mothers longer. New research shows that domestic kittens require at least 4 months with their mothers to learn vital life skills and social behaviors. During this critical period, Mama Cat teaches her little ones how to groom themselves, interact with other cats, and even understand the world around them. Kittens who spend enough time with their mothers develop healthier habits and are less likely to exhibit behavioral issues later in life. Moreover, the quality of care they receive during these early months greatly impacts their health and lifespan. A nurturing environment helps them grow stronger and more confident as they become adults. So if you're thinking about adopting a kitten, remember that those first few months are essential for their well-being. Giving them the time they need with their mother could make all the difference in their future happiness and health. You might be shocked to learn that Alaska is massive. This incredible state is so expansive that it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Just imagine the sheer size of it. Alaska, often called the last frontier, is famous for its wild landscapes, including towering mountains, icy fjords, and dense forests. While you might picture it as an endless expanse of wilderness, it's interesting to note that Alaska is one of the least populated states in the country. Despite its rugged beauty and breathtaking scenery, many areas feel incredibly remote, making it a haven for adventurers and nature lovers. The natural wonders here, from the stunning northern lights to the fascinating wildlife, offer unique experiences that attract visitors every year. So while Alaska may seem lonely due to its vastness, it's bursting with life and adventure, just waiting to be explored. What if I told you the Sahara isn't all sand? Surprisingly, only about 1/4 of this vast desert is actually covered in sand dunes. The Sahara, which spans over 3.6 million square miles across North Africa, has a diverse landscape that includes rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and even mountains. In fact, some areas are so rocky that they resemble a giant stone garden. Visitors might think of the Sahara as endless seas of golden sand, but much of it is made up of bare ground and salt flats. These varied terrains support unique ecosystems and wildlife. You'll find surprising plants that can thrive in such harsh conditions, as well as animals like foxes, snakes, and even insects. The Sahara is more than just deserts. It tells a complex story of climate, geology, and life adapting in extreme environments. So the next time you think of the Sahara, remember it's not just a sand-filled place. Did you catch Terry Crews' amazing performance? In the film Where Are the Blondes, Terry Crews delivered an unforgettable moment that had audiences buzzing. After just 2 weeks of preparation, he sang the song 1,000 Miles in one flawless take. Imagine the pressure. Crews, known for his charismatic and high-energy performances, transformed the scene into something truly special with his talent. The combination of his powerful vocals and engaging presence captured the spirit of the song, making it an iconic part of the movie. This performance wasn't just about singing, it was an expression of emotion that resonated with viewers. The dedication and commitment he showed in preparing for that moment reflect how much effort goes into creating memorable scenes in film. Whether you're a fan of Terry Crews or just love a good movie moment, this scene is a testament to the magic of cinema. Have you seen it yet? What did you think of his performance? Prepare to be amazed by the high roller in Vegas. This giant Ferris wheel, standing at an impressive 167.6 meters, 550 feet, holds the title of the world's largest. Located on the famous Las Vegas Strip, it captivates both tourists and locals alike with its stunning height and design. Each of its 28 spacious cabins can fit up to 40 passengers, meaning it can accommodate a whopping 1,120 people at once. As you slowly ascend, you'll experience incredible panoramic views that include the gorgeous city skyline and surrounding mountains. A full trip around the wheel takes about 30 minutes, giving you plenty of time to soak it all in. Whether you're enjoying a spectacular sunset or the twinkling city lights at night, the high roller promises an unforgettable experience. So, are you ready to take a ride on the world's tallest Ferris wheel? Why do marine creatures choose evisceration to survive? This intriguing survival tactic involves some marine animals shedding parts of their bodies to escape predators. When threatened, certain species, like sea cucumbers, can eviscerate, meaning they expel their internal organs. This might sound alarming, but it can create a distraction that allows them to swim away unharmed. Afterward, these remarkable creatures can regenerate their lost organs, returning to normalcy in a matter of weeks. This adaptation is not only a means of escape, but also showcases the incredible resilience of life in the ocean. Other animals, such as some types of squids, also employ similar strategies, using ink clouds to confuse attackers while they get away. Evisceration and related techniques highlight the unique ways marine life has evolved to cope with threats in their underwater world. As we explore the oceans, it's fascinating to learn about these adaptations that keep marine species alive amidst the constant challenges they face. Isn't nature just incredible? Hard to believe, but South Africa has 3 capitals. This unique situation makes the country stand out on the global map. Each city, Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein, plays a vital role in the governance of the nation. Pretoria acts as the administrative capital, where the president's office and other key government departments are located, ensuring that the day-to-day functions of the government run smoothly. On the other hand, Cape Town is the legislative capital, hosting the national parliament, where laws are debated and passed. Meanwhile, Bloemfontein, often considered the judicial capital, is home to the Supreme Court of Appeal, making it crucial for the nation's legal system. This innovative arrangement was established to balance power across different regions, preventing any one city from gaining too much influence. It's a fascinating approach to governance that promotes unity and equality. Why do you think other countries don't adopt similar systems? Did you know emojis date back to 1997? The term emoji was first coined by the Japanese telecom company NTT Docomo when they introduced a fun set of 176 emojis for their pagers. The word itself comes from 2 Japanese words, e, meaning picture, and moji, meaning character. This clever blend highlights the colorful graphics that emojis represent, adding a layer of expression to our written conversations. Originally designed to enhance communication by capturing emotions and ideas that words sometimes can't convey, emojis quickly gained popularity. Fast forward to today, and they've become a universal language shared across cultures and platforms. With thousands of emojis now at our fingertips, from smiley faces to animals and food, they play a significant role in how we interact online. Isn't it fascinating how a small graphic can define and enhance our conversations? Let's uncover the truth about the ice cream cone. The invention of this delightful treat traces back to New York City, where it first captured hearts in the early 20th century. But it was during the St. Louis World's Fair in 1904 that the ice cream cone skyrocketed to fame. Imagine a warm, sunny day at the fair, where vendors were eager to showcase their delicious ice cream creations. Some genius thought of a brilliant idea. Why not serve ice cream in a cone, allowing people to enjoy their treat while strolling around? This clever invention made it super convenient to indulge in a sweet scoop of ice cream without any mess. The cone quickly became a favorite, charming fair-goers, and eventually spreading across the nation. Today, we can't imagine an ice cream shop without these crunchy cones, right? They've become a classic symbol of summer fun and joy. Check out the amazing Kokedama sea coconut seed. This incredible seed hails from the tropical shores of the Seychelles and holds the title for the largest and heaviest seed in the world. Imagine a single seed that can reach lengths of up to 12 inches with a whopping circumference of 3 feet. Weighing over 40 pounds, the Kokedama seed is not just heavy, it's a remarkable natural phenomenon that stirs both curiosity and admiration. The sea coconut grows from the famous Lodoicea maldivica tree, which also boasts sturdy, palm-like fronds that can tower up to 80 feet high. What's fascinating is that these seeds have been known to drift across oceans, a journey that can take years, while often being mistaken for coconuts. Because of their size and unique shape, Kokedama seeds have captured the attention of scientists, nature lovers, and artists alike. They symbolize resilience and adaptability, thriving in their island environments. So next time you think of seeds, remember the amazing Kokedama, a true giant in the plant kingdom. Ever thought about why the White Temple dazzles? This stunning site, known as Wat Rong Khun, is not your typical Buddhist temple. Located in Thailand, it stands out with its brilliant white mosaics and reflective mirrors that shimmer in the sunlight. Designed by the talented Thai artist and architect Chalermchai Kositpipat, the temple combines traditional Buddhist architecture with a contemporary twist. Each element of the temple tells a unique story, filled with symbolism that reflects the journey from darkness to enlightenment. For instance, the white color represents purity, while the small mirrors symbolize wisdom shining in the darkness. Visitors walking through this artistic marvel feel as if they are inside a dream, surrounded by intricate sculptures and hand-painted murals that invite deep reflection. This temple has rapidly become a cultural icon and a must-visit destination for tourists looking to experience something truly special. So the next time someone mentions Buddhist temples, remember that Wat Rong Khun is not just a building, it's an extraordinary experience waiting to be discovered. This might surprise you. Mobile phones impact your brain. These handy devices emit electromagnetic waves that interact with our body tissues, raising some eyebrows among researchers. While short-term exposure to these waves is generally considered safe, studies suggest there might be potential effects on proteins in the brain. Imagine your phone sitting beside you all night while you sleep. It could be busy sending and receiving signals instead of letting you rest peacefully. Experts advise against placing your phone under your pillow during sleep, as prolonged exposure, even if harmless right now, may not be the best idea for long-term health. Instead, try keeping it on a nightstand or in another room to avoid unnecessary electromagnetic exposure. After all, our well-being is a priority, and small changes like this can lead to better sleep and a healthier brain. So how do you keep your phone away at night? Is it really true that cats have rough tongues? Yes, and the reason is fascinating. A cat's tongue is covered in tiny hook-like structures called papillae, which are crucial for their survival. These papillae, made of keratin, the same tough material found in our nails, help cats scrape flesh from bones, making them efficient hunters. When a cat licks a surface, the barbed hooks can grab onto food particles or dirt easily, keeping their fur clean and their diet varied. This unique adaptation allows cats to groom themselves effectively and maintain hygiene, which is vital for their health in the wild. The incredible design of these tongues exemplifies the cat's evolution as a skilled predator, ensuring they can thrive in their environment. Next time you see your cat cleaning itself or enjoying a tasty treat, remember the remarkable engineering behind that rough tongue. Discover the truth about octopus arms. Many people are surprised to learn that octopuses have 8 arms, yet these flexible appendages are often called tentacles. In reality, tentacles are quite different. They usually have suckers only near the end, while octopus arms are lined with suckers all along their length. Each arm is a marvel of nature, equipped with its own nervous system, allowing it to perform complex tasks independently from the octopus's brain. These arms help octopuses in various ways, from exploring their environment to catching prey. The amazing ability to manipulate objects and even open jars showcases their intelligence and adaptability. Despite their watery home, octopuses can perform incredible feats, making them some of the ocean's most fascinating creatures. So next time you hear someone talk about octopus tentacles, you can share the cool fact that octopuses have arms instead. Believe it or not, Dubai has the deepest pool. At a jaw-dropping depth of 200 feet, the deep dive pool in Dubai isn't just the deepest swimming pool in the world, it's an incredible underwater adventure waiting to be explored. This massive pool holds a staggering 3.7 million gallons of water, making it a true marvel of engineering. Swimmers and divers can enjoy unique experiences, like exploring submerged cityscapes that mimic the look of a sunken city. While you glide through the crystal-clear waters, you might find yourself swimming among schools of fish and different aquatic species. For adventure seekers, the pool offers activities like scuba diving lessons, allowing people of all skill levels to get up close with an underwater realm. Whether you're a seasoned diver or just looking for a novel way to splash around, this extraordinary pool is a must-visit. So who's ready to take the plunge into the world's deepest swimming pool? Let's uncover the truth about the Coriolis effect. This fascinating phenomenon happens because Earth spins on its axis, creating an invisible force that affects how large systems like hurricanes and ocean currents move. In the northern hemisphere, the Coriolis effect causes these systems to rotate counterclockwise, while in the southern hemisphere, they spin clockwise. Picture a giant whirlpool or a massive storm. The way it swirls depends on where you are on the planet. Understanding the Coriolis effect is crucial for predicting weather patterns and ensuring safe air travel. For instance, meteorologists depend on it to forecast storms, and airline pilots consider it when planning flight paths. It's also vital in ocean navigation, as currents move differently in each hemisphere. So next time you're watching a weather report or planning a sea adventure, remember that the Coriolis effect is silently at work, shaping our world. Is it really true that tweets are archived forever? Yes, every tweet posted by Americans is collected and preserved by the Library of Congress. This massive archive includes everything from serious messages to funny memes and even awkward confessions. Since 2010, the library has been recognizing Twitter as an important part of our national history and culture. By storing these tweets, they ensure future generations can explore the thoughts, trends, and events that shaped our times. Imagine someone stumbling upon your hilarious tweet about your cat from years ago or a heartfelt note you shared during a tough time. This preservation project not only reflects our communication styles, but also shows how social media influences our society. So next time you post a tweet, remember, it's being saved for posterity. What will your digital footprint say about you in the years to come? Did you know government communication is changing fast? Public expectations have shifted dramatically in recent years, with citizens craving more transparency and engagement from their governments. While only about 6% of conversations might officially focus on government policies or actions, the rise of social media has transformed how people discuss these topics. In fact, public discourse on platforms like Twitter and Facebook has surged, now encompassing up to 80% of ongoing discussions. This growing demand for openness is leading officials to rethink traditional communication methods. People want to feel heard and involved, prompting governments to use social media not just for announcements, but also for real conversations. This shift offers a unique opportunity for engagement and accountability, encouraging citizens to participate actively in democracy. So what does this new era of communication mean for you? Here's what actually happens when history gets dark. In the year 536 AD, historian Michael McCormick claims we experienced the worst year ever thanks to a massive volcanic eruption. This eruption spewed ash high into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight and causing bizarre weather changes. Suddenly, temperatures plummeted, leading to icy summers and frost even in the Mediterranean. Farmers struggled as harvests failed across Europe and China, which sparked a domino effect of famine and suffering. Imagine not having enough food for your family during this time. People faced starvation and hardships like never before. This global climate catastrophe didn't just stop at crops. It disrupted trade, economies, and entire communities. The ripple effects of this one eruption likely contributed to social unrest, And it wasn't until the following decades that life even began to normalize. So was 536 AD truly the turning point for humanity? Did you know Uranus was named after a king? For over 40 years, the planet we now know as Uranus was actually called Georgium Sidus, which means George's star in Latin. This name was in honor of King George III of Britain, who ruled during the 18th century. When astronomer Sir William Herschel discovered the planet in 1781, he wanted to honor the king due to the support he received for his astronomical research. Although this name was popular in Britain, it didn't stick around everywhere. Astronomers in other countries preferred naming it after the Greek god of the sky, Uranus. By 1850, the name Uranus became widely accepted, and today it's appreciated for its connection to mythology. Isn't it fascinating how names evolve and reflect our history? What might have happened if Georgium Sidus had remained the official name? What if I told you clowns are disappearing from parks? It's true, some amusement parks have decided to cut clowns from attractions because many guests find them frightening. This trend shines a light on a unique and often surprising fear known as coulrophobia, which is more common than you might think. For some people, clowns' exaggerated features, unpredictable behavior, and bright costumes can be unsettling rather than fun. Remember those classic movies or shows with playful clowns? Well, for a lot of guests, that playful image is overshadowed by anxieties and bad experiences. As a result, parks want their visitors to feel comfortable and enjoy their time without fear. So whether you love them or hide your face at the sight of one, it seems clowns are taking a step back in the world of entertainment. What do you think about this shift in theme parks? This might surprise you. Tallest Lego tower ever built. The tallest Lego tower ever constructed reaches an astonishing height of 112 feet, showcasing the incredible creativity and engineering skills of its builders. Imagine standing next to this towering structure, which rises high above the ground, crafted from countless colorful Lego bricks. This remarkable feat emerged from a collaborative effort, demonstrating how teamwork can drive innovation. Builders from various backgrounds came together, each contributing their unique skills to ensure the project's success. Getting the tower to stand at such a height involved planning, precision, and a clever understanding of physics, as balancing the pieces was no easy task. The project not only inspired awe among visitors, but also sparked a love for engineering and design in Lego enthusiasts of all ages. Events like this encourage creativity and problem-solving, proving that with imagination and dedication, even something as playful as Lego can lead to extraordinary achievements. What other amazing structures could Lego builders create? Here's something incredible about ancient Roman beauty treatments. In ancient Rome, the elite had some rather bizarre ideas about skincare. They reportedly used face masks made from crocodile feces to achieve that desired glow. Yes, you heard that right. These rich Romans believed that the unique properties of crocodile dung could help cleanse and rejuvenate their skin. This unusual practice highlights how far people were willing to go for beauty, even experimenting with materials that might make most of us cringe today. The use of animal byproducts wasn't limited to crocodiles. Various other natural ingredients were popular as well. From honey to milk, ancient Romans had a whole arsenal of beauty remedies. Despite the oddity of these treatments, they reveal a fascinating perspective on beauty standards in history, showing us that people have always sought innovative and sometimes strange ways to enhance their appearance. Can you imagine slathering such a mask on your face? Why exactly does Imran Khan inspire so many fans? Imran Khan, born in 1952 in Lahore, Pakistan, achieved incredible fame as a cricket player before stepping into politics. He emerged as a star in the 1970s and 1980s, captivating audiences with his impressive skills on the field. Fans around the world remember his leadership during the 1992 Cricket World Cup, where he guided the Pakistan team to its first-ever victory, igniting national pride and excitement. After retiring from cricket, Khan transitioned to politics, bringing along the passion and determination he showcased during his sports career. In 2018, he became the Prime Minister of Pakistan, promising to uplift his country and improve the lives of its citizens. His journey from sports hero to political leader resonates with many, showcasing the power of ambition and dedication. Khan's story encourages people, not just in Pakistan, but globally, to pursue their dreams, no matter how lofty they may seem. From cricket fields to the political arena, his influence continues to inspire new generations. What can we learn from his remarkable journey? Guess what really drives our internet today? It all started with ARPANET, a pioneering project launched by the U.S. Department of Defense in the 1960s. Designed to enable communication between government research institutions, ARPANET laid the groundwork for the global network we now rely on for everything from social media to online shopping. The very first message sent over ARPANET in 1969 was meant to be the word login, but it turned into a bit of a joke when the system crashed after transmitting just "low." Imagine if every online login could fail that spectacularly. Despite its rocky start, ARPANET introduced protocols and ideas that fueled the internet's explosive growth. By the early 1980s, it transitioned into what we now recognize as the internet, connecting millions of users worldwide. This revolutionary change transformed how we share information and communicate, forever altering daily life around the globe. Can you believe such a humble beginning sparked a digital revolution? Guess what really drives cyclists underwater in the Netherlands? This delightful feature is a stunning bike path designed at a unique canal level. Located in the charming town of Giethoorn, which is famously known as the Venice of the North, this innovative bike path offers a surreal experience. Cyclists can glide along while getting a fantastic view of the underwater world beneath them. The path, partly submerged in clear water, allows riders not only to pedal, but also to gaze down and observe aquatic plants and fish swimming by. It's an adventurous way to combine cycling with the beauty of nature. Designed with safety and aesthetics in mind, the path features special glass panels that give a feeling of being submerged without compromising the cycling experience. This clever blend of design and environment highlights how infrastructure can enhance our interaction with nature. So if you're ever in the Netherlands, make sure to take a ride on this breathtaking bike path. It's a thrilling way to explore the amazing world below the surface. Is it really true that lightning is hotter than the sun? A typical bolt of lightning can reach mind-blowing temperatures of around 30,000 Kelvin, which equals about 53,140 degrees Fahrenheit. That's roughly 5 times hotter than the sun's surface, which sits at around 5,500 Kelvin. This incredible heat causes the air surrounding the lightning to rapidly expand, creating a shock wave that we hear as thunder. Imagine the energy released in just a flash. Not only does lightning create thunder, but it can also ignite flammable materials in its path. Ever heard of fulgurite? When lightning strikes sandy ground, it can fuse the sand into glass-like structures. So the next time you hear thunder or see a bolt of lightning, remember how powerful and hot that flash truly is. Much hotter than the sun's surface. Why exactly does Japan offer coffin experiences? At a unique theme park in Japan, adventure seekers can try an unusual attraction, being buried alive in a coffin. This experience isn't just about thrills. It's designed to encourage participants to reflect on life and embrace a new perspective. Inside the coffin, visitors experience darkness and silence, allowing them to confront their fears and think about what truly matters to them. The park emphasizes that this is a safe and controlled environment, with staff always ready to help. It's a strange concept that might raise a few eyebrows, but for many, it serves as a profound and memorable life lesson. While some may question the appeal, this experience symbolizes Japan's innovative and diverse approach to entertainment, showcasing how different cultures can transform even the most bizarre ideas into impactful experiences. Are you curious enough to try it yourself? Believe it or not, lionesses can hunt solo. These remarkable big cats, known as the primary hunters in their prides, often display incredible skill while hunting alone. While we typically picture hunting as a team effort, lionesses also thrive in solitary hunting situations when needed. This flexibility allows them to adapt to different scenarios. For example, when food is scarce or during territorial disputes. While one group may patrol and defend their territory, Another lioness might quietly stalk her prey alone, using her keen senses and stealth to bring down a meal. Their hunting prowess is impressive, showcasing not just strength but also strategy and patience. This ability helps the pride survive in the wild, balancing the need for cooperation and the importance of individual skill. Isn't it fascinating how these queens of the savannah can thrive both together and alone? What if I told you about the first photo? It all started in 1838 when the pioneering French artist Louis Daguerre created a stunning new technology that changed how we see the world. Daguerre's groundbreaking work in photography produced the very first image of a person captured on the busy streets of Paris. Can you imagine? Amid the bustling city life, a street cleaner stood still long enough to be included in the photo, making him the first person ever recorded on camera. This incredible moment, though not perfectly clear by today's standards, marks a significant leap in capturing reality, allowing us to preserve moments in time like never before. So next time you snap a selfie or capture a scene, remember that it all began with Daguerre and that patient street cleaner. Isn't it fascinating to think about how much has changed since then? Did you know children with type 1 diabetes rarely survived? Before 1922, a diagnosis of type 1 diabetes was nearly a death sentence for children. This severe autoimmune condition meant that the pancreas didn't produce insulin, a hormone crucial for regulating blood sugar levels. Without insulin therapy, children faced dire complications, often leading to death within just a few years after diagnosis. Families were left heartbroken as they watched their loved ones struggle against an illness that had no effective treatment. However, everything changed with the discovery of insulin by Frederick Banting and Charles Best in 1921. This breakthrough transformed diabetes management, enabling children to live longer and healthier lives. Today, insulin therapy allows millions of people with type 1 diabetes to thrive, creating a significant shift in the reality of this condition. So can you imagine the hope that this discovery brought to families back then? Did you know Mendeleev designed the periodic table in 1869? This innovative scientist, Dmitri Mendeleev, cleverly organized elements based on their properties, which was groundbreaking for its time. By grouping similar elements together, he created a clear and useful guide that helped chemists understand how different substances interacted with one another. Mendeleev even predicted the existence of undiscovered elements, confidently leaving gaps in his table for them, based on trends he noticed in the properties of elements around those spaces. Fast forward to today, and the periodic table remains an essential tool in chemistry, showcasing over 100 elements. Each element is listed with its atomic number, symbol, and a host of unique properties. Imagine the excitement when new elements are discovered or synthesized, expanding this scientific map. Mendeleev's original work laid the essential groundwork for how we study and interact with elements in nature, making chemistry not only fascinating, but also crucial for innovations in various fields, from medicine to engineering. How cool is it that one person's insight could change science forever? Prepare to be amazed by the Gibus hat. In 1835, a Parisian hat maker named Antoine Gibus revolutionized fashion with his invention of the collapsible, spring-loaded top hat. Imagine a hat that could easily fold flat and pop open whenever you needed it. This ingenious design turned the traditional cumbersome top hat into a practical yet stylish accessory, perfect for opera-goers and gentlemen of the time. Known as the Gibus hat or opera hat, it quickly became popular for its convenience and flair. Picture this. You're at a fancy event, and with just a quick flick, your hat goes from flat as a pancake to a striking piece of fashion, ready to impress. This clever mechanism not only made it easier to carry, but also added an element of surprise and sophistication. Thanks to Gibus's creativity, the world of fashion saw a delightful twist, blending functionality with elegance. How cool is that? What happens when a hamster drives a truck? In a fascinating experiment, Volvo decided to let a hamster take the wheel of a moving truck. This unique test showcased how even the most unexpected and quirky ideas can lead to remarkable discoveries. The company wanted to demonstrate the reliability and safety of their vehicles, so they set up this entertaining scenario where a small hamster navigated a custom-built course while the truck was in motion. The goal? To highlight the impressive technology in their vehicles that allows for smooth driving, even under unconventional circumstances. As the hamster steered, it showcased the precision of Volvo's engineering, showing that their trucks can handle various situations with ease. The whimsical concept reminds us that creativity is essential in science and technology, and sometimes the oddest experiments can inspire new ideas. The outcome was not only a cute video, but also a message about innovation and the unexpected paths that can lead to great advancements. Who knew a hamster could teach us so much? Here's something incredible about Cloudflare's lava lamps. Cloudflare uses a truly unique method for producing random cryptographic keys by employing a wall of colorful lava lamps. While it might sound quirky, there's solid science behind this fun approach. The unpredictable movements of the blobs in the lava lamps create a continuous stream of randomness, which is essential for strong encryption. In the digital world, where keeping information safe is crucial, randomness ensures that codes are hard to crack. Traditional methods of generating randomness can sometimes be predictable, making them less secure. By harnessing the chaotic behavior of lava, Cloudflare not only enhances the security of its encryption systems, but also showcases a creative solution that combines technology and art. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a lava lamp can play such a vital role in cybersecurity? Why exactly does Sarigama connect music and planets? Ancient musicians held a fascinating belief. Each note of the Sarigama scale was linked to a different planet in our solar system. This unique system suggests that music isn't just a form of art, but also a cosmic force. The 7 notes of the Sarigama scale, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni, were thought to resonate with celestial bodies like the sun and moon. Musicians felt that singing off-key could disrupt the harmony of these cosmic energies, potentially leading to chaos in the universe. Imagine the responsibility and pressure on singers to stay in perfect tune. This idea reflects the deep connection many cultures have between music, spirituality, and the mysteries of the cosmos. It invites us to appreciate music not just as entertainment, but as a powerful universal language linking us to the very fabric of the universe. Could your next song invite a little celestial magic? Here's what actually happens when cars fly. The Terrafugia Transition is an incredible invention that combines the best features of a car and a light aircraft. Imagine being stuck in traffic, then in just under a minute, transforming your car into an airplane and soaring above the congestion. This vehicle can comfortably carry 2 people, making it a fantastic option for those who wish to skip long drive times or enjoy scenic aerial views. With wings that fold up seamlessly and an engine designed for both driving and flying, the Transition enables a unique travel experience unlike anything else on the market. Just think of the possibilities. Weekend getaways without the hassle of airports or the chance to explore remote areas with no road access. For adventure seekers and frequent travelers, this hybrid vehicle is not just a dream, it's a glimpse into the future of personal transportation. What would you do with your own flying car? Can you imagine waterfalls flowing backwards in storms? In extreme weather events like hurricanes, powerful winds can actually push water upstream, causing famous waterfalls like Niagara Falls to momentarily reverse their flow. This breathtaking phenomenon occurs when the sheer force of the wind overcomes the waterfall's natural downward current, creating a dramatic and unusual sight. It's a reminder of just how intense nature can be. But that's not all. Beneath the ocean's surface, there are extraordinary underwater waterfalls as well, such as the Denmark Strait Cataract. Here, cold, dense water flows downwards into warmer water, creating massive cascades that are completely hidden from our view. These underwater wonders contribute to the ocean's intricate dynamics and help regulate temperature and salinity levels. So next time you think about waterfalls, remember that their flows can change dramatically due to the power of storms above and the mysteries beneath the waves. You might be shocked to learn that humans share hair similarities. Did you know that humans and chimpanzees have a surprisingly similar amount of hair on their bodies? Most people think of chimps as being super hairy compared to us, but the truth is we both have about the same density of hair follicles. In fact, humans have roughly 5 million hair follicles, while chimps also sport a similar number. This shared characteristic points to our common ancestry, as both species diverged from a shared ancestor millions of years ago. However, the types of hair differ significantly. Human hair is finer and often grows longer than the coarser, shorter hair typical of chimpanzees. So why do we seem so different? It's all about how our hair evolved over time. While chimps have developed a thicker coat to help them adapt to their forest habitat, humans lost some body hair as they adapted to various climates and began wearing clothes. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as hair can tell us so much about our evolutionary journey? Can you believe the first commercial flight was in 1914? On January 1st, 1914, history took off when the first commercial airplane flight soared between St. Petersburg and Tampa, Florida, covering a distance of 21 miles in a mere 23 minutes. This pioneering journey was made possible by the Benoit Chartreux, a small biplane that carried one lucky passenger, a mail pouch, and a pilot. Imagine the excitement of seeing the world from the sky for the very first time. Back in those days, flying was a completely new concept, and this historic flight opened the door to air travel as we know it today. People were eager to experience this incredible innovation, although it would take some time for commercial flights to become popular. By showing that flight could not only be safe but also efficient, the 1914 journey paved the way for the modern airline industry. Today, air travel connects us to distant parts of the world, making distant places feel like a day trip away. Isn't it fascinating to think just how far we've come since that groundbreaking flight? Hard to believe, but Gary Glitter rocked the charts. In 1972, Gary Glitter, a flamboyant glam rock star, released the electrifying anthem, Rock and Roll Part 2. This catchy tune quickly climbed the music charts, becoming a favorite at sporting events and parties. Its infectious rhythms and lively beat resonated with audiences, making it an unforgettable part of the rock era. Glitter became known for his signature style, often flaunting glittery outfits and extravagant performances that captured the spirit of the glam rock movement. However, beneath the glittering surface, Glitter's career faced serious challenges in later years. Despite the controversies surrounding his personal life, the song continues to echo in stadiums and arenas, reminding fans of the era's vibrancy. Have you ever found yourself singing along to this classic tune? Here's a wild fact about the Rosenbergs. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg became infamous during the Cold War when they were arrested for allegedly sharing atomic secrets with the Soviet Union. Their trial in 1951 shocked the nation as they were accused of espionage, a serious crime during a time of heightened tensions between the US and Soviet powers. The couple maintained their innocence, but the evidence against them convinced the jury, leading to their conviction. In a historic decision, the Rosenbergs were sentenced to death in 1953, making them the first American civilians ever to receive such a penalty for espionage. Their execution sparked fierce debates about justice, fear, and the limits of patriotism, raising questions that still resonate today. Many viewed them as martyrs, while others saw them as traitors. The trial and subsequent execution highlighted the intense paranoia and ideological battles of that era, permanently marking them in American history. How does their story continue to influence our views on espionage and justice? Ever wondered why lobsters pee from their eyes? This surprising feature is one of the fascinating quirks of lobster biology. Lobsters possess specialized openings located just under their eyes that allow them to release urine, a process crucial for both excretion and communication. When lobsters engage in fights or court potential mates, they send out chemical signals through their urine. These chemicals act like messages, letting other lobsters know if they're feeling aggressive or ready to mate. Imagine getting your message across by peeing. This unique adaptation helps lobsters establish dominance in their territory and attract partners. So the next time you see a lobster, remember that its bathroom habits are not just about waste, but they're also part of a highly specific and clever way to interact with other lobsters in their underwater world. Isn't nature impressive? Prepare to be amazed by the slow loris. This fascinating primate stands out in the animal kingdom as the only known poisonous primate. Found in the lush forests of Southeast Asia, slow lorises are remarkable creatures with puffy fur and big round eyes. What makes them truly unique is their ability to produce a toxin from special glands in their elbows. When a slow loris feels threatened, it can lick this toxic secretion and deliver a nasty bite to its predators. This defense mechanism helps keep them safe from dangers like snakes and larger mammals. Interestingly, the toxin can also cause an allergic reaction in humans, making these adorable animals quite dangerous. Sadly, slow lorises are threatened by habitat loss and illegal pet trade, which puts their survival at risk. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect these enchanting creatures and their habitats. So next time you see a slow loris online or in a zoo, remember they're not just cute, but also nature's little poisoners. This might surprise you. Light speed is unreachable. Albert Einstein's special theory of relativity had a groundbreaking idea about how fast we can travel. According to this theory, while we can zoom slower, or even hypothetically faster than light, hitting the exact speed of light remains an impossible feat. Imagine zipping across the universe at incredible speeds, but just as you push towards that ultimate limit, the laws of physics kick in and prevent you from crossing the threshold. Why is that? It's all about energy. As you approach light speed, your mass effectively increases, which means you'd need an infinite amount of energy to keep going, a truly colossal challenge. So traveling at the speed of light may be a dream for science fiction, but in our reality, it's more like a cosmic barrier. Isn't it wild to think that even in the vast expanses of space, there are limits we can't surpass? You won't believe this about Lucky Diamond Rich, the most tattooed man in the world. With his body nearly entirely covered in tattoos, he has turned his skin into a canvas of personal stories and experiences. Lucky has spent over 1,000 hours under the tattoo needle, transforming his appearance into something truly unique. Each tattoo has a special meaning, representing different aspects of his life, philosophy, or memories. Can you imagine the dedication it takes to commit to such a transformation? Lucky Diamond Rich didn't just get a few quick designs. He meticulously crafted a living art piece that reflects who he is. This remarkable journey has made him a celebrity, capturing the fascination of people around the globe. Would you ever consider covering your skin with stories and art like he did? You won't believe this about the Jonah complex. The Jonah complex describes a fascinating, yet often overlooked fear that many of us face: the fear of reaching our full potential. Named after the biblical figure Jonah, who tried to escape his calling, this psychological phenomenon highlights how people often hold back from success. Imagine being on the brink of a breakthrough, but feeling anxious about the responsibilities that come with it. This fear can lead to self-sabotage, where individuals unconsciously hinder their own progress. It's like standing at the edge of a diving board, ready to leap, but second-guessing yourself because of what might happen when you take that plunge. Whether it's fear of higher expectations, the stress of new responsibilities, or simply the unknown, the Jonah complex serves as a reminder of how our own minds can be our biggest obstacles. Have you ever felt this way? Ever seen a shrimp that cleans fish? The Lismata amboinensis, commonly known as the cleaner shrimp, has a fascinating job in tropical waters. This colorful little shrimp acts like an underwater esthetician, helping to keep fish healthy by removing pesky parasites and dead skin. But wait, it gets better. Cleaner shrimp don't just work solo. They form unique symbiotic relationships with their aquatic neighbors. When a fish visits a cleaner shrimp's salon, it happily lets the shrimp hop onto its body and start the cleaning process. In return for their services, the shrimp get a tasty meal, making it a win-win situation. These tiny heroes are vital in maintaining the delicate balance of marine ecosystems, serving as a reminder of how different species can work together for their mutual benefit. So next time you think of symbiosis, remember the cleaner shrimp and its fish friends. Isn't it incredible how nature creates such unique partnerships? Can you imagine that red tulips meant love? During the Victorian era, these vibrant flowers were more than just a pretty sight. They were a powerful symbol of love and passion. People believed that gifting red tulips was a bold way to express profound feelings for someone special. Imagine receiving a bunch of these stunning blooms, knowing that the sender was declaring their love for you in such a beautiful way. The Victorians were known for their elaborate customs and strict social codes, which made it essential to find creative ways to convey emotions, especially romantic ones. In this time of floral language, every flower carried a meaning, and red tulips particularly stood out for their association with true love. So next time you see a red tulip, remember that it was once a heartfelt message wrapped in petals, a charming reminder of how deeply people expressed their feelings in the past. Guess what really drives down tick populations? Possums, those often overlooked marsupials, are astonishingly effective at keeping ticks in check. These remarkable creatures can munch their way through a staggering 5,000 ticks in just one season. By doing so, they play a crucial role in controlling tick populations, which in turn helps reduce the risk of Lyme disease and other tick-borne illnesses in their habitats. Ticks thrive in warm, humid environments, and their numbers can explode if left unchecked. Fortunately, possums have a unique immune system that makes them less likely to get sick from these parasites. While they may not look like the superheroes of the animal kingdom, their tireless work helps balance ecosystems and protects other wildlife and humans from disease. So the next time you see a possum, remember how much they're doing to keep our environment safe and healthy. Most people don't know this, but movies can be tiny. The world's smallest movie, titled A Boy and His Atom, was created by IBM scientists using real atoms. Imagine that! This delightful mini animation was crafted at an atomic level, which means it was built using the very building blocks of matter. Each frame in the film was assembled with atoms and then magnified an astounding 100 million times to make it visible to us. To put that in perspective, one atom is about a nanometer in size, so the film is essentially a tiny cartoon made from the smallest pieces of the universe. This groundbreaking achievement doesn't just showcase creativity, it demonstrates the astonishing possibilities of science and technology. Recognized by Guinness World Records as the tiniest film ever made, A Boy and His Atom offers a playful glimpse into the micro-world that surrounds us. So next time you enjoy a film, remember that there's an even smaller movie happening right at an atomic scale. How amazing is that? Why is Ratatouille a film about food? The animated film Ratatouille takes its name from a delicious French dish made from baked vegetables, and this connection isn't just a coincidence. Set in the heart of Paris, the movie follows a rat named Remy, who dreams of becoming a chef, defying all odds in the culinary world. The title reflects not just the dish, but also the film's focus on the beauty and artistry of cooking. Ratatouille, which traditionally includes vegetables like zucchini, eggplant, and peppers, symbolizes creativity and passion in the kitchen. Through vibrant animation and mouth-watering scenes, the film shows how cooking can unite people and bring out their inner talents. It encourages viewers to embrace their own culinary dreams, no matter their background. As Remy navigates the bustling Parisian restaurant scene, he inspires us to see that anyone can cook up their own success, celebrating individuality and flavor. So how can one dish inspire an entire movie about following one's dreams? What if I told you trees dance apart? This captivating behavior, known as crown shyness, occurs in tree species like black mangroves and crooked pines. Instead of growing tightly together, their canopies maintain a curious gap, almost as if they are avoiding each other. Scientists are still puzzled by why this happens, but several intriguing theories have emerged. One idea is that when branches touch, they might break off, leading to this cautious spacing. Another possibility suggests that trees have adapted to avoid casting shadows on each other, allowing each one to soak up plenty of sunlight. Additionally, this clever arrangement might help limit the spread of pests and diseases among them. So next time you walk through a forest, look up and marvel at how these trees cleverly coexist, creating a magnificent canopy above. Ever thought about why the Razzies celebrate the worst films? The Golden Raspberry Awards, or Razzies for short, are a fun twist on the prestigious Oscars, shining a light on films that didn't quite hit the mark. Established in 1980, these awards recognize not just the worst movies, but also the actors and directors behind them, giving a cheeky nod to the less glamorous side of Hollywood. Each year, fans eagerly await the announcement of the nominees, which often sparks laughter and debates. The Razzies serve as a reminder that not every film can be a masterpiece and that even big-budget productions can flop. Winning a Razzie might not be a coveted honor, but it sure adds a playful layer to the film industry. In a world where excellence is celebrated, the Razzies help us appreciate the charm in failure. Can you think of a movie that deserved a Razzie? Did you know racehorses enjoy beer after races? It might sound surprising, but many racehorses and performance horses are treated to a refreshing beer after they compete. This practice isn't just for fun. Beer contains carbohydrates, iron, and essential vitamins that aid in muscle recovery. After a strenuous race, horses need to replenish their energy and nutrients, and beer can provide a quick boost. Carbohydrates help refuel their muscles, while iron supports oxygen transport in the blood, which is crucial for recovery. Additionally, the vitamins found in beer contribute to overall health, making it a favorite among trainers looking to help their horses bounce back. Of course, it's important to note that this is done in moderation, and not every horse gets beer after every race. The key is to ensure that the horses receive the right balance of nutrition for their specific needs. So next time you hear about a racehorse enjoying a cold one, remember it's more than just a quirky tradition. It's a recovery strategy. Here's a wild fact about Crunchyroll's surprising start. Crunchyroll, a well-known anime streaming platform, actually began its journey in 2006 as an illegal site. At first, it allowed users to upload unlicensed anime content, which obviously wasn't cool for creators. However, things took a turn when the founders realized the huge demand for anime worldwide. With the help of venture capital funding, Crunchyroll evolved from its sketchy beginnings into a legitimate business. By securing licenses from Japanese studios, it transformed into a key player in global anime distribution. Today, Crunchyroll offers a vast library of shows, caters to millions of fans, and even supports creators by paying for licenses. This remarkable transition showcases how a platform can learn from its past and positively impact an entire industry. Who knew that illegal beginnings could lead to such a success story? Is it really true that Ryan Koji made millions? In an astonishing feat, Ryan Koji raked in over $30 million in just 1 year. This incredible amount comes from his popular YouTube channel, where he shares engaging content loved by millions of fans. But that's not all. Ryan also earns from various product lines and sponsorship deals with big brands eager to reach his audience. Being one of the wealthiest young content creators, he showcases how creating fun, family-friendly videos can lead to serious financial success. Audiences tune in not only for the entertainment, but also for the vibrant personality Ryan brings to his content. His journey illustrates the power of social media, where talent and business savvy can combine to create a digital empire. With this impressive income, many are curious. What's next for Ryan Koji and his ever-growing platform? What if I told you cereal has divine roots? The word cereal comes from the name of Ceres, the Roman goddess of agriculture and harvested crops. Ceres was highly revered in ancient Rome, symbolizing the importance of farming and food production for society's survival. This means every time you enjoy a bowl of cereal, you're indirectly celebrating this goddess's legacy. It's fascinating to think about how language connects us to history. The word evolved from the Latin cereales, which referred to anything related to Ceres. Over time, it came to describe the grains that are a staple in our diets, transforming into our favorite breakfasts. Today, cereal isn't just a quick meal. It has become an essential part of many cultures, with numerous varieties available, from flaky cornflakes to sweetened oats. So as you pour that bowl, consider how your breakfast is rooted in ancient mythology. What if you could step inside a giant screen? The MSG Sphere in Las Vegas, a stunning $2.3 billion dome, aims to revolutionize the entertainment experience. This extraordinary venue boasts an impressive array of 16K LED screens, which cover the entire interior, creating a mesmerizing visual feast that seems to envelop visitors. Imagine being surrounded by breathtaking imagery in 360 degrees. But it's not just about the visuals. The MSG Sphere also features cutting-edge holophonic sound technology, making it feel as though the sounds are coming from all around you. This immersive design allows audiences to feel truly connected to the performances, whether it's a concert, an immersive film, or a unique multimedia show. The Sphere is not just a place to watch, it's a place to experience. So are you ready to enter a whole new world of entertainment? This might surprise you. White tigers aren't a separate species. White tigers are fascinating animals, showcasing a rare genetic mutation that leads to their stunning white fur. You might think they represent a unique subspecies in the tiger family, but that's not the case. In reality, white tigers are Bengal or Siberian tigers that have inherited a recessive gene, impacting their fur pigmentation. This genetic quirk means that the striking white coat, which often has black or dark brown stripes, can appear in tiger litters when both parents carry the gene. In the wild, these tigers are incredibly rare. Their unique coloring makes them more visible to predators and less effective hunters, which is why they are seldom seen in their natural habitat. Sadly, the allure of their beauty has led to breeding programs in captivity, raising concerns about genetic health and ethical considerations. As you learn about these majestic creatures, keep in mind that white tigers are more than just a pretty sight. They're a vivid reminder of nature's diversity and the importance of preserving their wild cousins. Surprisingly, it's a fact that beetles are strong. The Arcool 4 beetle, which weighs just 100 grams, has an incredible ability to lift up to 8 kilograms. That's like a tiny athlete able to carry a heavy backpack that's 80 times its own weight. This remarkable strength makes the Arcool 4 one of the strongest animals in the world when you look at size. Nature has equipped this little beetle with powerful muscles and a compact body structure that allows it to perform such feats. Scientists study these tiny titans to understand the mechanics behind their strength, hoping to apply this knowledge in fields like robotics and material science. Imagine the possibilities of creating tiny machines that could lift heavy loads just like the Arcool 4. It's fascinating how such small creatures can teach us so much about strength and efficiency in our world. So how do these beetles manage such incredible feats? Did you know drowning risks vary by water type? Surprisingly, it takes longer to drown in salt water than in fresh water. This interesting fact explains why around 90% of drowning incidents happen in freshwater bodies such as lakes, rivers, and swimming pools. The difference lies in how our bodies react to these water types. Salt water, being denser, creates more buoyancy, making it easier for people to stay afloat for a longer time. Fresh water, on the other hand, can absorb into the body, leading to a quicker loss of consciousness. Each year, countless lives are affected by drowning, with children being particularly vulnerable. Awareness of this critical difference can help inform safety measures and education. So when you're near water, remember that swimming in a pool might present different risks than hitting the ocean waves. Are you prepared to keep yourself and others safe around water? Did you know that cows can delay trains? In the 1970s, a rather unexpected event occurred in the UK when a train was brought to a halt by a wandering cow on the tracks. As the train driver skillfully halted the train to prevent any accidents, passengers began to wonder why they were stalled. In a moment of humor, the conductor lightened the mood by quipping that they were just waiting for a moving violation. This amusing situation highlights not just the unpredictability of wildlife interactions, but also showcases the lightheartedness of the train crew in the face of an unusual delay. Train services are usually punctual, but this instance reminds us that nature has a way of surprising us. It raises questions about how often animals impact transportation and what measures are in place to prevent such delightful disruptions in the future. Is it really true that moron once had a medical meaning? This surprising fact reveals that terms like moron, imbecile, and idiot were once official diagnoses for various levels of mental disabilities used by professionals up until the 1970s. The term Mongolian idiot was unfortunately used to describe individuals with Down syndrome, showcasing how language reflected societal attitudes towards disabilities. People were categorized based on their IQ scores. Those with IQs between 51 and 70 were labeled morons, while imbeciles had IQs ranging from 26 to 50, and the most severely impaired individuals, with IQs of 0 to 24, were referred to as idiots. These classifications dehumanized individuals and lacked the compassion and understanding we strive for today. Thankfully, our language and understanding of mental health have evolved significantly over the decades. We now recognize the importance of treating all individuals with respect and dignity, embracing a more inclusive approach. Isn't it fascinating how much our perception of intelligence and disability has changed? Is it really true that frozen pizzas have tiny holes? Yes, those small holes you see in frozen pizzas are not just random specks. They're a clever design feature. These tiny perforations, often called docking holes, help prevent air bubbles from forming during the cooking process. When you pop a pizza into the oven, the dough heats up and can create steam. Without these holes, that steam would get trapped, leading to a soggy crust that lacks the perfect crispy texture we all love. Instead, the holes allow the steam to escape, ensuring that your pizza stays deliciously firm and not limp. So next time you pull a frozen pizza out of the box, take a moment to appreciate this small but mighty design choice. It plays a big role in making your pizza experience enjoyable. Who knew a little hole could make such a difference? Most people don't know this, but DNA tests can surprise. In a curious case from Thailand, a man passed away unexpectedly while undergoing a DNA test. This incident was especially shocking given the peculiar details about his life. He was known for his striking appearance, with bright blue eyes and a welcoming smile that could light up a room. Friends described him as lively and warm-hearted, always ready to help others or share a laugh. Tragically, while this test was meant to shed light on his genetic background, it ended in an unforeseen tragedy. The sudden nature of his passing has raised questions about the safety protocols in place during such medical procedures. DNA tests are generally seen as safe, but this incident serves as a reminder that unexpected events can occur. How do we ensure safety in medical advancements like these? Can you handle Earth's highest temperature ever recorded? This scorching milestone occurred on July 10, 1913, when a blistering 134 degrees Fahrenheit was measured in Furnace Creek, Death Valley, California. Imagine standing outside in that kind of heat. This remarkable record has stood the test of time, remaining unbroken for over a century. Death Valley is already known for being one of the hottest places on the planet, and that day back in 1913 truly pushed the limits of what we consider hot. With its arid landscape and towering mountains, the area creates a unique climate that leads to such extreme temperatures. Interestingly, this record has sparked debates among meteorologists about its accuracy, given that early temperature reading methods were not as precise as today's. Yet it remains a part of history. Plenty of people flock to Death Valley each year, not just for its extreme temperatures, but for its stunning natural beauty, including colorful rock formations and mesmerizing sand dunes. How do you think you would cope with such intense heat? What if I told you the internet is a human right? The United Nations has officially recognized access to the internet as essential for everyone. This groundbreaking declaration highlights the role of digital connectivity in our daily lives, ensuring people across the globe can access crucial information, communicate easily, and engage in important conversations. In today's world, where most services and opportunities are online, not being connected can mean missing out on education, employment, and even healthcare. By declaring the internet a fundamental human right, the UN emphasizes that everyone should have the chance to participate in the digital age, regardless of their background or location. This step encourages countries to create policies that promote universal access and addresses the growing digital divide. How can we work together to make internet access a reality for all? Did you know that Big Ben is leaning? London's iconic Elizabeth Tower, which houses the famous clock known as Big Ben, has developed a noticeable lean over the years. This unusual tilt is primarily due to underground construction and shifts in the soil beneath the tower. It's fascinating to think about the engineering that has kept this historical landmark standing since it was completed in 1859. Engineers are continually monitoring the structure to ensure its stability, employing modern technology to keep a close eye on any changes. While the lean might sound alarming, experts assure us that it is not considered dangerous. In fact, this slight tilt adds to the character of the tower, reminding us of the intricate dance between nature and man-made structures. So the next time you visit London, take a moment to appreciate not just the beauty of Big Ben, but also the fascinating history and science behind its lean. Have you ever tried solving a Rubik's Cube? This colorful puzzle may look simple, but it's mind-blowingly complex. With over 43 trillion possible combinations, it's more than just a toy. It's a test of patience and brainpower. Invented in 1974 by Hungarian architect Erno Rubik, the cube was originally designed as a teaching tool to help explain three-dimensional geometry. However, it quickly turned into a global sensation. Each twist and turn of the cube alters its colors, challenging you to return it to the classic solid color sides. The sheer number of combinations, 43 to 252 3, 274, 489, 856, to be exact, means that even the best solvers can take time figuring it out. To tackle this puzzle, many enthusiasts use algorithms, which are sets of moves designed to solve the cube efficiently. Whether you want to show off your skills at a party or simply enjoy a mental workout, the Rubik's Cube continues to captivate people of all ages. Can you imagine transforming it from a scrambled mess back to its perfect state? Have you ever heard of preauricular sinus abnormalities? This fascinating condition involves individuals born with an extra hole in their ear, known as a preauricular sinus. Scientists believe this trait could be an evolutionary remnant from our fish ancestors, suggesting a time when humans had gills. Typically located just in front of the ear, this small opening appears in about 1% of the population and can vary in size. While most people with a preauricular sinus experience no issues, some may face infections or complications. This connection to our evolutionary past sheds light on how human anatomy has adapted over millions of years. It's amazing to think that little features like this can reveal so much about where we came from. Oddly enough, preauricular sinuses can sometimes be mistaken for other conditions, which emphasizes the importance of understanding human anatomy. So, the next time you spot a peculiar ear trait, remember, it might just connect us to our ancient ancestors in a surprising way. Have you heard about Connecticut's dog education law? This fascinating regulation actually prohibits educating dogs in certain ways. Originating to prevent unlicensed animal training, it's part of Connecticut's effort to ensure dogs are well cared for without risking overly ambitious pet owners getting themselves into trouble. So if you're a proud dog owner in Connecticut, keep it simple. The law suggests avoiding teaching your furry friend complex tricks that might create legal gray areas. Can you imagine a situation where teaching your dog to roll over could lead to a fine or other consequences? While it may sound a bit bizarre, this law encourages dog owners to focus on basic training. Making sure your pup is well behaved without pushing the limits can save you from any potential headaches and keep your bond strong. So how do you feel about training your dog within these regulations? Have you heard about the Lucy Mud Volcano? Located in Indonesia, this fascinating site has been consistently bubbling and oozing mud since May 2006, showcasing the incredible power of nature. The Lucy Mud Volcano is like a natural laboratory, producing a unique landscape of mud and gases that attracts both scientists and curious visitors. As gases escape from deep beneath the Earth's crust, they mix with water and sediment, creating a constantly changing terrain. Unlike traditional volcanoes that erupt with lava and ash, mud volcanoes erupt wet, gooey mud, which can form pools and even small hills. The mud itself is rich in minerals and has various uses, including potential medicinal properties. Interestingly, the activity of the Lucy Mud Volcano has shaped local ecosystems, providing habitats for unique plant and animal life. So if you're ever in Indonesia, why not explore this extraordinary geological phenomenon? It's a reminder of how dynamic our planet really is. Did you know that your lungs are super helpers? These amazing organs play a crucial role in respiration, which is the process of breathing. When you inhale, your lungs take in oxygen from the air, which your body needs to generate energy. This oxygen travels through your bloodstream and reaches every cell, ensuring they work efficiently. But it's not just about taking in oxygen. Your lungs also help you get rid of carbon dioxide, a waste product of the energy creation process. Each time you exhale, you're sending this carbon dioxide out into the air, keeping your body balanced. This ongoing cycle of inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide is vital not just for energy, but also for overall health and well-being. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember how hard your lungs are working to keep you energized and alive. Why is Jack Schlossberg so unique in history? Jack Schlossberg holds a remarkable place in American history as the only grandson of President John F. Kennedy and former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy. Born to Caroline Kennedy, who served as the U.S. ambassador to Japan, Schlossberg bridges the past and present of one of the most iconic families in the United States. His lineage connects him not only to the legacy of his grandfather, but also to the broader narrative of American politics and cultural history. Schlossberg has embraced his family's heritage while carving out his identity, often engaging with the public about issues that matter to him, such as climate change and civic engagement. He frequently uses social media and public appearances to inspire younger generations to be active in shaping their communities. As he continues to advocate for positive change, Schlossberg stands as a symbol of hope, reminding us about the impact of family legacy on modern society. What role will he play in the future of American leadership? Guess what really drives our search for exoplanets? In 1992, the first exoplanet was discovered, and it opened a whole new window to the universe beyond our solar system. This new planet was found orbiting a pulsar, which is a type of neutron star, and it sparked a revolution in astronomy. Since that groundbreaking discovery, scientists have identified thousands of exoplanets, each one offering a unique glimpse into the diversity of planetary systems. These discoveries help us learn more about how planets form and evolve. They also fuel our curiosity about the potential for life beyond Earth. Some exoplanets are made of gas, while others are rocky like our home planet, and many sit in their star's habitable zone, where conditions might support life as we know it. The hunt for these distant worlds continues to inspire astronomers and enthusiasts alike. Who knows what incredible surprises await us next? Did you know male brains are larger but less efficient? It's a fascinating fact that sparks curiosity about our minds. On average, the male brain measures about 10% larger than the female brain. You might think this size difference makes a major impact, but studies show that it's not the size that counts. In fact, research suggests that female brains tend to operate more efficiently. This efficiency means women often excel in verbal tasks and social cognition, while men may perform better in spatial tasks. So while males have bigger brains, it doesn't necessarily translate to superior functioning. This efficiency might be attributed to various factors, including differences in brain structure and connectivity. It raises intriguing questions about how gender influences thinking and learning. So next time you hear someone say larger brains are better, remember that efficiency plays a crucial role in how we think and interact with the world. Is it really true that Antarctica hit 63.5 degrees? In 2020, this icy continent recorded its warmest temperature ever at 63.5 degrees Fahrenheit, 17.5 degrees Celsius. While that may still sound chilly, especially compared to most places, it represents a startling shift for Antarctica. Normally, the continent is known for its extreme cold, but this spike in temperature raises important alarms about climate change. As we track these warming episodes, scientists worry about the melting of ice sheets that could lead to rising sea levels worldwide. Even in such remote areas, the effects of global warming are becoming palpable, showcasing how interconnected our planet's climate system really is. If one of the coldest places on Earth can experience such unusual warmth, it makes you wonder what this means for our planet's future. The rise in temperatures not only impacts wildlife and habitats in Antarctica, but also poses a threat to coastal communities across the globe. Will we see more record-breaking temperatures in the future? Surprisingly, it's a fact that houses can attract lightning. In the Philippines, many homeowners raise their houses on stilts to avoid the frequent flooding during the rainy season. It's a smart solution to keep the living space dry. However, one homeowner took this idea a bit too far by building his house exceptionally high. While being elevated helped avoid floods, it also created an unintended consequence. The house became a prime target for lightning strikes. Lightning is drawn to tall structures, and the homeowner learned this lesson the hard way. The powerful electrical discharge can be catastrophic, causing fire and damage. His experience serves as a reminder to balance safety considerations with practical building practices. So next time you think about raising your home in a flood-prone area, remember the importance of height and its potential risks, especially from the skies.